more information, and the ability and the fact that whenever any woman speaks out, she gets support. So more women are coming to speak out.
That actually explains why a lot of women might be bold these days to come out and say they don't want this or they don't stand for this. And now, is this the reason? Could this be possibly the reason why a lot of them are now bold enough to say, no, I cannot stand for this. I will not go with this. Anyways, we're trying to examine these issues and understand the reality women are facing and also to explore what solutions may exist for healthier families and safer homes. All right. Jesse has given us a breakdown of what it could actually mean or what could actually be the implication of what is happening these days. But really, you mentioned different types of violence against women. As you said, a lot of women have different ideas. Some feel it's until they are slapped or until they hit them physically that's when it's violence, you know. But what are the practical examples you can give us? I want physical instances so that in case we're speaking big English, somebody can understand what violence really means when we say violence against women.
Okay, we have the physical one, which has to do with the beatings. We have the emotional abuse, which has to do with there are a whole lot of things that someone can do to you that will put you down, make you feel less of yourself, make you just not exist. You're just there, but you're just existing, you're not living. We also have the sexual abuse, which is we also have the sexual abuse, we have to do with the rape and all those other things. We have the constant insults, all those ones. Then we have intimidation. There are men that feel for them to actually feel manly, they need to intimidate women. So that one is also another form of abuse. You have the financial abuse, which most of our men do that. You understand? You see a man will be like, "Oh, I don't want to. I don't want my wife to work." No, not because you don't actually want her to stress, but because you don't want her
to have financial power.
Yes, because most men feel that once a woman has money, money is the only thing that they can get from them that would make them be humble and submissive. So the moment the woman can actually make her own money herself, they feel the woman might not actually be humble and submissive anymore. So that's another form of violence. We have control. We have control. There are men that controlling is just part of them. Controlling is just part of them. So that's also another form of violence. And I have something else to actually say. Violence here is not. Do you know that most men still go through violence from their women?
Well, we don't want this to be about the men, though. Okay. I know they do, but so, we don't want it about that. I'm